That may be the most hack thing I've ever done in my life. I'm sorry. That hurt me. That hurt me probably more than it hurt you. But whatever. We got to get it done, you know? This old girl. No leaks yet. That's good. That's good. This old girl's been through it. What do we got? Come on. Come on. Why are you dying? What's going on here? This freaking old thing. Come on. I hate this thing. Let's go. I hate this motor. It always does this crap. Hey, Downstater here. So today I am working on a wonderful piece of equipment, actually. So I've had every kind of brush mower that's available in the world, and they all have their ups and downs. You know, I've had large tractors, diesel tractors with brush mowers on the back, you know, brush hogs, whatever you want to call them, and they all, like I said, they all have their ups and downs. They're very heavy, they don't cut that well, they're a pain in the ass to get around, you need a tractor for them, whatever. This little guy behind me, the MOTT, I'd have to get the model, I can't remember the model right now, T-38. Is a just wonderful piece of equipment. They actually really don't even sell these anymore. And unfortunately, that's just because people kind of lost interest. But the reality is, it's one of the best machines out there for maintaining properties. You know, these machines, you can buy them used for $200 to $300 right now. And they're simple. It's a flail mower essentially, but it has its own motor on it. You can pull it with an ATV. You can put it behind your truck. You can put it, Christ, you could probably pull it with a dirt bike if you needed to. You know, it just, they work really well. And they're quick, they're easy, and they do a great job. The woods behind me used to be totally just filled with just bramble and brush and nasty stuff. And that's the result of basically just one time mowing it last year with this thing. I mean, these things are just awesome. The problem I got though is that this thing's old. I don't even know, probably not even a date on it. Yeah, I don't see a date, but it's old as hell. And you know, the motor on there is easily 20, 30 years old, probably more than that. And it's just it's annoying as hell. This motor, I've rebuilt the carburetor 2 or 3 times already, and you know, done what I can do, and I'm just kind of getting tired of it. So what we're gonna do today is swap over to a Harbor Freight Predator motor, an 8 horsepower Predator motor, which is about the same horsepower it's got on it now. Yeah, so bring you along for the ride, and then we'll do some mowing later on, show you what this thing can do. Now the reality is, I don't have a lot of tools up here. I'm up at our camp right now, and so if you guys are mechanics and mechanically inclined, and you know, if you're going to start having seizures when you see these come out, look away. You know, I don't have a lot of tools, so it is what it is. So basically, we're going to do an engine swap with a Predator 8 horse, and I think it'll clear up a lot of the issues we have. This thing's just a hard starter. It's hard to get parts for them. The carburetors I'm not a big fan of these carburetors. And although the Harbor Freight one is a Chinese-made motor, I've had good luck with them actually. I've had really good luck actually with Predator motors. So I think it'll still be an upgrade even so. The good thing is this is a US built machine, and the bearings and everything else on here are just as tight as could be. I mean, this thing, for its age and the amount of use it's probably has, or it had, it blows me away what good shape it's actually in. It's just crazy. All right, let's go get that motor. The one thing I have a concern about is the mounting for the actual engagement clutch right here. I'm not sure that's gonna work because it does mount to the actual motor. I gotta make sure that this new motor has these same mounts. I hope they do, but we shall see. Like I said, no tools up here. All right, let's get a good look at the mounting and everything. That's my biggest concern right there. Yeah, 3 1/4. This should bolt up just perfect, actually. That's good to see for once. Probably gonna need a puller. This thing is probably nicely and firmly planted. I don't think there's any other sets for you. Well, let's go get a puller then. I do not have one here, and it is what it is. All right. Thread locker, new pulley, about the same size. I'm about a 1/4 inch smaller, but all that's going to do is slow it down a little bit, and I'm not too concerned about it. All right. Looks like a 1/2 inch. Let's see here. Yep. Get rid of that thing. Well, I've measured everything, and it does seem like this should be a direct bolt up. I don't know. We will have to see, I guess. But that is the goal here. That's the plan. Get this thing all squared away. Come on. There we go. Ah, the dry side. There we go. That's nice. That's the oily side over there. So you guys are probably wondering, you know, hey, this is good old American iron. It's a good motor. It still runs. Yes, it does. And what I'll probably end up doing is rebuilding it at some point, and, you know, using it for another purpose. But at least now I'll have the mower back up and running. And that's really the main goal here, is just to get the motor, or the mower, you know, where I need it right now. And this motor I'm not going to throw away, you know, God no. But I just don't feel like dickering with it right now while I'm, you know, trying to get work done. To me, the trade-off of having a Chinese engine on here instead is worth it, you know. All right. This thing is much heavier than that one. Oh, Jesus. Let's get this guy in there. All right, that's good enough. All right. All right, so next thing, I'm going to line up these pulleys and make sure that they're going to track right, and then get the bracket back on and, you know, give her a try, I guess. I wonder if these things ship with oil. All right, that looks pretty much perfect right there. The thing I'm wondering is if we're having interference down there now. Oh, yeah, yeah. The one thing I didn't measure right here, of course, is the one thing that's probably going to give me a hard time here. Yep, definitely going to be interference there. Okay. Well, it is what it is. It's time to fix that, you know. So make a mark right there, and we will have to fix it. It's that simple. I'm going to have to figure out a way to shave a bunch of this material. Unfortunately, there's really no other way to do it. I can't shave This is the nub right here. That is a pivot shaft, basically, that it needs to be there. So I can't do anything about that. So I'm gonna have to do something about this. That may be the most hack thing I've ever done in my life. I'm sorry. That hurt me. That hurt me probably more than it hurt you. But whatever. We got to get it done, you know? You don't want to go nuts because these are aluminum threads in here, so let's get them a little snug and that's it. All right. Well, not bad, right? Much better. Look at that. Work smarter, not harder, right? That's okay. All right. Let's give it a go. Don't put your feet there. Woo! Yeah, MOTT hammer knife mower. This thing is old school American awesome muscle. These things just it cleans up the woods so well. It's hard to even tell you guys how good these are. They're just so good. All right, so it's still a little early in the season. It's like May something right now, and so there's not a whole lot of brush, so to speak. There's not a lot of growth yet. I'm over at my buddy's place next door. He's got this scrappy little bush right here, so I'm just going to show you what it looks like to yank one of these out with this thing. And yeah, that's the goal. There's not really a whole lot else I can even demo it on, actually. We're just so early in the season, not much has grown yet. Well, that was kind of a fail. I got to be honest. it was a little muddy right there, and well, now she's all covered in mud, but oh well. You saw what it does, though. It shreds everything. The thing is, you know, for what it is, these little gas-powered flail mowers are just, I think they're the best, but, you know, your results may vary. I'm also limited up here. I don't want to have a $20,000 tractor sitting up here by itself, unused, you know, for half the year. You know, so just when you consider all the options for off-grid use, for seasonal places, cabins, stuff like that, as far as maintaining property goes, these gas-powered flail mowers, man, all day. It's a winner. And it's so small, too. That's the other thing I love. Compared to the big brush mowers you can find, the DRs and all that, these things are just way less space that they're taking up, and you know, I could go on and on. I love it. If you don't, hey, best of luck to you. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I enjoyed making it, and I love this thing, as I said. And, you know, stay tuned for some more stuff coming up, and I appreciate you guys following along. All right, take care.